All right. Hello, everyone. Alex Sawyer here, better known as Ghostly Flow, and today I'm going to be playing another ramp deck. Yay! So the last time I streamed, I ended up 5-0ing with a green-white tokens list. So now that we made all all that sweet treasure chest money, we're gonna go back to our normal, going 0-5 to 2-3 with ramp. Yay! I make good life choices. Hey Boot, how's it going? Anyway, it's a Bant ramp deck featuring enchantments, which is why it's Bant enchantments. So your mana base is a lot of green, blue, and white producing lands. We also have an arch to draw some cards later in the game. And we have a scavenger grounds to remove graveyards, and we have a cascading cataract because there's Zakamas in the list. 1 drops we got some authority of the councils. 2 drops we got baffle against to remove some cheap creatures. Search for Ensconza because search is great. 3 drop spot is spilled with ramp. 4 gifts, 3 spring to mines. 4 drops we got 3 bindings, 2 settles for removals. 5 drops we got fumigate and our promise. And then we have our heavy hitters. So a Johnny, great card draw spell for our deck because most of our deck is enchantments. Samuel Convergence, win condition. Overwhelming Splendor, sometimes just wins the game, can turn off random creatures like Scarab God. And then Big Mama Zakama, always here to end the games with her ridiculous abilities. So that's the main deck. Sideboard is another authority to councils because red decks, 1 Sun Scourge champion because red decks, cast outs because when you need more enchantment based removal, Gideon's intervention just for any problematic ways for people to end the game. Mostly you're naming Approach of the Second Sun. Regal Caracol because once again everybody hates red decks. I can't stress this enough. Kamina's Awakening basically is a one-sided Howling Mine because we can get City's Blessing pretty darn easily. Pretty good against control. Nizzle, same thing, very good against control, and then Anissa because Nissa. So yeah, that's the deck. let's dive in here. So yesterday, I did not know. I haven't been playing or paying attention to anything Magic related this week at all. So I didn't know there was a standard, PTQ yesterday online. Yeah, could have played in that. Wasn't gonna play this, but I could have played in that. Just was not paying attention to anything Magic related, so kind of missed the boat on that one. But it is what it is. My buddy Will though top 8'd. He actually top 4'd, right? He lost in the quarters. I was watching that. Oh, semis. I was watching that last night. I was so excited for him to hopefully win. He was running Greenx's energy, but he lost, unfortunately, in the semis. I mean, he got a big payday, but you don't really want that. You want to just win the PTQ because that's the whole point, getting that Pro Tour invite. Maybe I'll start playing. I'll start playing and focusing on trying to qualify for things after April ends, after the wedding and all the honeymoons and stuff. Once that's in the rear view, I think I'm going to I'm supposed to be going to a limited PT. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to a limited GP, limited team GP in May. So we'll see how that goes. We're gonna mulligan this hand. I guess we'll keep this one. Bottom that. Going to team limited GP in May. So we'll see how that goes. I think that's gonna be my first foray into GPs this year. I don't think I've gone to a GP this year in 2018. No, last time I went to GP was 2017. Yeah, and it was a team. It was a team GP then too, but it was team constructed. Okay. So this is not looking too well for us. Looks like we're against a blue-black, either blue-black control or blue-black mirror range. They're basically the same deck. One has more counter spells, the other has more creatures. Basically the same deck. They win with Scarab God. They both play Glint Sleeve, they both win with Scarab God. No clue what this is. Yep, no clue who we're playing against. Hopefully we draw a forest or a sun petal growth. Either would be fine here. Gifted Aetherborn. Sure. Okay, well we didn't, but I guess we gotta search. We'll search to let us dig for lands. Random cat walking by. Hopefully he doesn't unplug the mic like he likes to. Keep walking next, not in front of the mic. No, keep moving. Bad kitty. Alright, that's where you can go, kitty. Yes, place that in my graveyard. Well, alright. It's gonna be hard to win a game when we don't draw lands. Really hard to win games like that. What can you do, right? Sure. Oh man, they get to make 2 Drake tokens if they want. We're pretty far off of Fumigate. We're pretty far off from doing anything, actually. If we don't hit any green sources, just gonna lose. Just going to lose. Yes. Man. Alright, so I think I'm gonna concede this game after I see a little bit more of my opponent's deck. They're doing a lot of stuff. Gate of the Afterlife, Drakehaven. You have to assume they have God's Pharaoh Given in their deck. They're doing a lot. They are doing the absolute most. I guess I'm not. Am I dead next turn? They're gonna make 2 more Drakes. That's 8, 10, 12. Yeah, I'm dead next turn. So I guess there's no reason for me to show that I have green in my deck. So I probably can just concede here. Because right now, it looks like I'm a blue-white. It looks like I'm a blue-white control deck, but I'm really not. I'm really not actually a blue-white control deck. So what do we want to do against our opponent? Zal doesn't seem great. Nissa doesn't seem good. Regal Caracol doesn't seem that great. Gideon's Intervention doesn't seem that great. I don't even know what I would name. I guess I can like name something like Drakehaven, but I can just bind to Drakehaven. That's pretty easy to deal with. I don't think Kamina's Awakening is that good. I don't think we need Authority. Baffling End is actually fine. It's good versus Champ. It stops Champ from coming back and getting revitalized. So I think we can cut the Authorities. So that gives us 2 slots. I think I want either Awakening. I guess Cast Out's also not terrible because we know they have God's Pharaoh Gift in their deck because they are playing Gate. So maybe we just want more things like this. It's not blue-black doesn't have a way to get enchantments off the battlefield. So once I resolve one of those enchantments, they're just on the battlefield forever. Get in my lap. Eesh. Say hello to Nyx, everyone. The spoiled brat of my 2 cats. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is what we want to do. I don't think any of the other cards seem that good here. Alright. Oh my goodness, it's a hand with blue lands. We'll keep it. It also has a search, so that's pretty spicy. Pretty spicy. Oh, you've seen this one. This is the one that's always on the stream unplugging the mic. The other one is the one that you rarely see the other one. Let's put it like that. That's unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna just play search here. Search, pass it up. Yeah, I don't even know where the other one went. He's somewhere around here. I do want this to give me zombos. Thing is, I'm gonna have 2 tap lands if that comes in. If I do this though. I'm gonna keep this on top. I think it's correct because we want our promise to actually produce zombies here. We're gonna play Grove next turn, I assume, unless we draw a plains or forest. Archfiend. Alright, that's a 1/4. That's not bad. No. So I can make this come into play untapped if I want to. Oh no! Wow. The misclicks. The misclicks. Had to get off the lot. Misclicks make me feel bad. So this time my opponent stumbles. We can put that into the graveyard. So we need to get 2 deserts here. I don't think I want to show Scavenger Grounds, even though it should be pretty obvious this deck runs Scavenger Grounds. Get some rivulets. Sorry. Away, kitty. Away. All right. Sure. Now my opponent knows what it feels like to only have 2 lands, like I did last game. Graveyard, yes. Let's attack. We're gonna attack, play another Hour of Promise here. Get a crack, Cataracts, another Rivulet. We're gonna play a Fortress, and we're gonna cycle Farmland, EOT. But we already have enough to win. This is a 3-turn clock. They're at 18, so yeah, 3 attacks, right? Oh wow, no, math wrong. Oh no, I'm right. 6 times 3 is 12. I'll be 18. Good lord. Early morning streams, always. Oh, speaking of that, yeah, I'm streaming really early for normal. It's because I woke up because Kayla went to work early this morning instead of late. She usually works late shift Sunday. But no, she had to be at work at 8, so that means I had to be awake because she woke me up. Oh well, we were supposed to cycle, but my opponent's already in cleanup, so that means I can't cycle. I F6'd my turn. That's fine. Sure. Put it in the graveyard. Another search. I could flip my thing if I really wanted to. Not sure I want to. So Fumigate. Sure, I'll pass and draw a card on their end step. I promise I will this turn. Alright. Let's draw a card here. Come on, Nyx. A flip. It's a Scavenger Grunts. Let's dig. Guess I'll take Convergence. There we go. Oh, I won. Really? My opponent was stuck on 2 lands the whole game. I'm surprised I won that. Just like I lost the game because I was stuck on 2 lands last game. So we both played basically non-interactive games for game 1 and game 2. So maybe game 3 we will both be able to play Magic. Maybe. Still didn't see anything that really wants me to change. I mean, I guess Bafalian looks a little bit worse now because we saw like all those pretty expensive creatures. But I mean, we still have Fumigate in our deck. Also, their flyers are straight up stopped by Sandworm Convergence because the random flyers can't attack you clause. I think we're still fine here. I'm gonna just run it back. I'm gonna be on the draw, I assume. This hand could use a tap land. We're gonna keep it like one of the, what is it called? One of the cycling lands, the dual lands, so that these both come into play untapped. That being said, since it doesn't have it, we're gonna lead on Fortress because at 2, I can play either Search or Bafalian. It's probably a duress, some discard effect. It's not the other discard because nobody else plays that card. Whatever. What is it called? Scrutiny? Like Harsh Scrutiny doesn't do anything against me, but Duress is like the only true discard effect in the standard format right now. Besides like Harsh Scrutiny. But like I said, nobody plays Harsh Scrutiny. Wow. Really? They kept another hand where they have no lands. It's unfortunate. We're gonna get to do our thing, and that's probably gonna just end the game. I'm gonna play. I wish I had a basic to put my Gift of Paradise on. I don't know if they run Field of Ruin, but I hate getting wrecked by Field of Ruin. Card's pretty annoying. Oh, both the cats are here. They're both here. Are we getting countered? Oh, sure. I guess they probably can't. They probably can't run counters in their deck if they're also running all these cyclers, because they're a creature-based cycling deck. So, I guess we probably don't have to worry about. Probably don't have to worry about counter magic. I can't even see counter magic being good in their deck. There's just like so many moving parts. They want Drakehaven to activate. They want God's Pharaoh Gift to activate. They want, I'm sorry, Gated Afterlife to activate. So probably can't afford to have counter magic, but maybe they do. They haven't done anything, so like there's a chance this gets countered, I guess. But we have another one. Okay, so they have negates. That's fine. My opponent is still doing nothing, so And eventually, the way my deck works is I just play lands and just play my threats. Like, you can negate as much as you want, but unless you have, I don't know, 30 negates or something like that, I will find a way to land an enchantment. I can cast this out, but I think I am probably just better off casting Alvar Promise. Maybe I can find a Bindings and just permanently remove that threat. Also, Drake Haven's not a threat. That's also a thing. I just need to play Sandworm Convergence. 2 deserts, right? 2 deserts. I don't want to get any of the ones I can cycle, so I guess we're gonna just get rivulets, like usual. Sure. So next turn I can play Gift of Paradise Johnny, maybe? We still don't have a basic in play. Pretty hilarious. Oh, we have a basic in play. Also Fumigate, but I think just a Johnny looking for one of my game enders is probably correct. Nice. Good job, Ajani. Good job. Good job, Ajani. Yeah, Johnny doesn't hit lands, unfortunately. He only hits he only hits, what is it, creatures, planeswalkers, and enchantments? Oh, permanent cards. Yeah, permanents. He just hits permanents that aren't lands. Our Promise is kind of, sort of like a land. Sure. Surprised they're not attacking with both. Okay, they are. Am I casting Fumigate next turn? Can Fumigate cast out the gift? Wow. Wow. Missed twice with a Johnny. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Oh, poof. I should have cast this out first, because now they get to do the loot ability. It's only one because it only triggers on non-tokens. Thank God. Could you imagine? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's hit gate. Alright, hopefully a Johnny hits something next turn. Oh, well. Great. Oh boy. I guess we have a Scavenger Ground. Oh, I'm losing my Ajani. Cool. Does a comma destroy? I have 9 mana, right? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have exactly 9 mana. So Zakama Destroy seems pretty good here. So Destroy is the green ability? And if they play another God's Griff, if I can pop a desert with Scavenger Grounds activation if necessary. I can also make this be just be nothing by exiling the graveyard, which I'm probably gonna do actually. I'm probably gonna just tap this, sacrifice a Rivulet, exile graveyards. This is a 0/4 now. So I think that's the plan. Okay. It's funny because this does nothing. So sure. 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 Activate Scavenger Grounds? So 4/4. Let's think. What happens if I block? Nothing bad should happen. I can't see this dying from this block. Ah. So now I just have an active Zakama. Okay. Seems good. Attack you? I've actually never attacked with this card, by the way. This is the first time I've ever attacked with Zakama. Usually my opponents concede when I play Zakama. So this feels different. The fact that we're still playing this game feels really weird to me. So it's a pretty weird feeling. I've never actually ever attacked with her. Big Mama Zakama. Really? Really? They're gonna try to make me discard it? Oh, I'm gonna discard not Zakama. Sure. I'll discard not Zakama. I'll replay Zakama, I guess. Unfortunately, she can't boat players. That would be so sweet if she can boat players, but she can't. I actually have additional mana, so... Because she can untap all the lands, so I might as well use her ability and untap all of my lands, right? If they have another Consign to Oblivion, I guess I get wrecked. Oh, did I have exactly 9 again? Oh, right, because I sacrificed the land last turn. I had 10 mana, but I sacrificed Rivulet to Scavenger Grounds. Duh. So I don't have 10 mana this turn. Sure. If only she could boat players. I guess they tested it and they thought the pay 9 mana, untap, deal 9 to your opponent was too strong. That's my only guess. I don't think it's that strong, to be honest. Like, it's a 9-mana dinosaur. Well, is she an E2? I don't think she's an ETB effect either. She's a cast effect, so she doesn't even combo with the other dinosaur, right? Yeah, right. So she's a cast dinosaur. So her ability only works if she enters the battlefield when you cast it. So it doesn't work if you trigger it off the other Naya legendary dinosaur that can put dinosaurs into battlefield on the battlefield from the top of your deck. So I don't think that ability would have been too overpowered if they would have just said 3 damage to creature, or at least they could have put they could have made it like what they've been doing on abilities. So 3 damage to creature or planeswalker. That would have been pretty sweet too. So then you still couldn't hit players, but you can blow up somebody's planeswalker. I don't know if they even thought of that, but just things I think to make Zakama better. It's not like everybody's playing Zakama. Like, how many people do you see cast as Zakama? Like, none? I swear, it seems like we don't know how to draw green lands in our deck. How many are in the deck? Excuse me. There's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess there's not a lot. There's a lot of blue. I didn't build this mana base, by the way, so. I'll keep this hand. I just need a green source. Yeah, well, I've only seen myself cast it because I'm the only one casting the damn spell. I don't know, the green-black acquisition decks also play it. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool magic card. So there's no way I can play lands to make me have untapped mana next turn, right? That's just not possible. Okay. And where it gets mono red, a deck where we will actually want one of our Authority of the Councils early, but we're not going to see one early. That's just the way that works. Yep, we're going to die. Sweet. Like, all of our lands come into play tapped. I'm not going to be able to do anything to turn 5. Like, at turn 5, I might be able to cast a Settle. Oh, there's an untap land. Doesn't really change anything at the moment. I think we're going to be dead before that, like, any of this is relevant. Taking 6 this turn, down to 10. Opponent has 3 cards. Oh, look, Authority of the Councils, right on time. Right on time. Oh, baby. That turn 3 Authority of the Councils. Oh, baby. They could just burn me out from this point, so. I'm assuming I'm dead. Assuming I'm just dead. This thing has 4 cards under it, too. Yeah, I'm probably dead. Oh, look. Shock Lightning Strike. Or just double shock would do it. Hey. Oh, the magic we played. Oh, the magic that we played. I don't really want to cut Binding because I have to be able to beat Chandra. So I guess it's one of these cards? Zakama literally wins the game if she's cast. I guess I can cut a Sandworm Convergence. I don't like a Johnny in this matchup either, but there's nothing really better. Like, I can bring in some of the ramp, or I can bring in, like, a cast out. But this minus effect is fine versus Hazaret, and if I'm somehow stabilize the board, I want to find something like Zakama as fast as possible, just in Yeah, if I cast a comma, I win the game. I just gain 9 life immediately, which seems, and it's also a 9/9. Can't stress that enough. It's a 9/9. There's no way for a red deck to remove a 9/9 unless they shoot 3 lightning strikes at it, which seems unlikely. Especially since I'm going to be playing Caracols and things like that earlier. I guess this is fun. Yes, we would like to play first. Wowzers. Okay, we'll keep it. Lead on the farmland here. Let all of my all of my dual lands come into play untapped that aren't tap lands. There's an authority. Play Sanctum here. So this hand has a lot of ways to buy time, and that's kind of all we need. Sure. We're going to exile that with the Baffling End. Oh, Baffly. Okay. So far, so good. Authority Council's putting in some work. That's an hour promise. Okay. Okay, we are getting somewhere. So next turn we have Hour Promise. Awkward Sanctum is awkward. I could, instead of Hour Promise, cast Fumigate, but I don't think I like casting Fumigate here. I think I do just want to ramp. One, it gets lands out of my deck. Two, we get closer and closer to Zakama, but I guess we can't cast Zakama until we draw a gift. I have 2 deserts in play, so I only need to get 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna get an Arch and a desert. I could have got a Cataracts, but we don't have Zakama yet. We're more likely to draw a Gift of Paradise than draw Zakama, so there is that too. Alright, so we're gonna end up taking 2 this turn because we're gonna trade with one of these Earthshaker Kinras. More lands is definitely not what we want to see. We'll play a land and pass. We're gonna draw. What, I only have 5. Yeah, so I don't have enough. I guess I should have drew, because if I drew another Authority Councils, I could play it. Because I had 1 mana left over. Alright. Raid's a Magic card. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 mana. I think I can do it all this turn. Sure. Thank you, Rect. Much appreciated. Yeah, I'm known for playing decks that nobody else plays. Well, especially ramp. That's what I'm known for, playing ramp decks. But thank you. And welcome to the stream. It's very rare you'll see me play a meta deck. No. It's just not in my blood. They're gonna bolt this. That's fine. One less bolt for Zakama. So I'm surprised we're still playing this game. I don't think my opponent has a way to actually win the game. Oh man, never more enduring idea? That sounds spicy. One day I'm looking to get into Modern. I play Modern from time to time, but I usually play, Scape Shift and Tron. Just because they don't really require me to, well, sorry, Scape Shift actually requires you to actually think. But because you actually have to do the math, but Tron lets me play Ugin, which is the only reason I like playing that deck in Modern. Yeah, put it in the graveyard. I'm at 23. Cycle. Hmm. 5 cards in our graveyard. I guess I'll draw a card here. I guess. Tap Cataracts. Samuel Convergence, okay. Alright, so we can put that in the graveyard. I mean, we're so far ahead. Probably reading this card, since nobody cast this card either. That game went well. Basically, our opponent didn't do anything. I guess they couldn't. They were in a spot where they actually couldn't do anything. They might have been stuck with a lot of 4-drops in hand, like Chandra. What's the other one? Hazaret. Hazaret wouldn't have worked. They had like a billion cards in hand from the whole game. Chandra would have been actually fine. I would have been hard pressed to beat Chandra. I guess I had a Regal Caracol with some tokens, and I guess I had a Binding in hand. So maybe not, but I guess the only way I could see losing that game is like them Chandraing and me not being able to removing Chandra. I wonder if that means I do want to cast out. Like just having 4 ways. Yeah, let's do this. Because Ajani can answer Hazaret, but Ajani cannot answer Chandra. And like I said, Chandra is the scariest card out of their deck. Besides them just like curving me 1, 2, 3 and killing me. The scariest thing that they can do is cast a Chandra. We're gonna keep this hand. We're gonna have a turn 2 binding, turn 2 authority, turn 3 paradise to binding something. Pretty removal light, but it is what it is. Guess we're gonna lead on force with this hand. Yeah, I guess that's what we're leading on. We'll put the Gift of Paradise on the forest. Take 1 from Sun. 19. They probably have the 2-drop here. Okay. The 2-drop. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of 2-drops. Which 2-drop? Yeah. Sanctum wasn't a bad draw there since it actually comes into play untapped next turn. We have double white because we have Gift of Paradise. Here's another damage going to my face. Go to 14 this turn. Wrecked. Thanks for following. Welcome to the Ghostly Crew. Okay. So let's tap all this junk. We can pass. Sweet. Have a good day, man. And thanks for following. Alright, take 4. They're gonna make a treasure. This card's pretty good. It's a Phoenix. Cody, thanks for following. What's the Ghost Crew? Yeah, I kind of feel like I was priced into binding a Phoenix there. I don't like this damage that we're taking, but I'm not sure what else I can do at this point. I can cast Fumigate, but they can get that back. Okay. Well, I guess they can't get Earthshaker back now because they sacrificed all their treasures. So now I have a turn to exile the graveyard. Huh. I guess we're at 19. It's a pretty healthy life total. Alright, I think we're stable. I think we've stabilized. I think we've turned the corner. I think this game's over. We've done it. We've done it, chat. We've won another game. Woohoo. I can't actually see me losing from here. Even if they have Hazoret. Like, I can beat a Hazoret at this point. Alright, let's start getting our card drawing engine. Do we want 2 Zombos? Do we want 2 Zombos first? I guess we have Search in play already? I really want to take Arch, but it's probably not right. Probably correct just to take 2 Rivulets. Just to have that insurance policy. Sure. I mean, if you're shocking my zombies... Oh yes. Okay, sure. That's fine. That is fine. Oh no. No, we would not like to put that into our graveyard. We would like to put that on the battlefield. Remember those lightning strikes and shocks you just killed the zombies with? Do you regret your decision? Do you regret the decision you just made? I kind of feel like they regret it. They know I have Caracol in my deck I casted game 2, so... Sure. Another Caracol would be great here. We can put the gift in the graveyard. So binding, we'll save that for Chandra or Hezeret, something that actually can win the game. I don't care about Earthshaker at all. Oh look, they conceded. Oh man, 2-0. Glorious. Alright, round 3. This is a hand of magical cards. We'll keep it. Is that all of our basics? We got some basics left, but man, one of each basic is pretty insane. I think we only have one island too. Yeah, we only have one island. One island, 2 plains, 2 forest. Wow. Sweet. What do we want to lead on? I guess blue's fine. We're gonna just jam search next turn anyway. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we get waffly baffly. Yeah, I guess we get baffly here. Alright, let's see what you hit. This card's so sweet. Ranger revealed another Ranger. Oh, this is red-green monsters. Okay. Okay, this is red-green monsters. What can I do here? Do I eat the 4 to ramp? Next turn I can play Search and Baffling in. I mean, its hand's not doing anything if I don't. Okay. I think this is the line. We're gonna go fetch I don't have any basics left. We drew all of our basics. Wow. That is the first time that's ever happened to me. I guess my ramp decks, I play way more basics than this. I usually play like something like 6 forest. Wow, that's tilting. I guess at least we get to deal with the Phoenix, but we're still gonna just die to this thing now. There's a Branch Walker. They're looking for a land so they can play Ranger. They'll survive. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I need to draw a Fumigate. Like, I guess I can draw Settle. Settle, Fumigate. We take 6 down to 8. Ah, yeah. I need to draw a removal or mass spell. Okay, so I'm dead, right? I go to 3. Their deck plays Lightning Strike. Okay. We're going to Baffling End. So let's think about this. Is there a difference between going to 1 and going to 3? They have another Kenra. I'm thinking about taking the Kenra instead of taking the Ranger, because that's taking the Kenra is better if I Fumigate, because Kenra just comes back. If I take, well, I guess I have to take the Ranger. I actually just have to take it. Don't actually have a choice. Because I'm dead to another. I would be dead to another Kenra or a pump spell if I don't take the Jedi. Oh, I'm just dead to Glorybringer. That also is something. Okay. I guess we'd have died this game either way without me punting with the baffling in earlier. We're not playing Spring of Mine. Holy crap, all of our lands. Okay. So let's not draw all of our lands. That seems like a pretty decent thing we would like to do. Let's not draw all of our lands. Don't think we want Splendor in this matchup. Though it does turn all of their Explorer trigger creatures, they actually don't trigger. Because they enter the battlefield and they're 1/1, so they don't. The Explorer trigger doesn't work. But like, if we're casting Overwhelming Splendor, we're already winning against their deck. And I'd rather just cast Sandworm Convergence because it stops Glorybringer and Phoenix. So, we probably want these Regal Caracals, and we probably want some number of cast outs, but maybe not. What is that card? That's really good. What is it called? Oh yeah, Blossoming Defense. Blossoming Defense is really good versus me. Let's like not walk head first into Blossoming Defense. Doesn't she randomly have reach too? She does. Okay, we're gonna cut into Johnny. We're gonna cut into Johnny. I think we want the Regal Caracal. They buy me time at least. I need to make more cuts. Need to make some cuts. Need to cut one more card. Do I just cut the last of Johnny? Let's do this. I'm gonna just cut all the Johnny. Oh boy. I can get a quick search, but I think I'm mulliganing this hand. Okay, well, now we just lose. Hooray! Alright, keep this hand. The problem with keeping the first hand, it has no interaction. So even though I get a quick search, like I'm looking for lands plus early interaction. So like I'm looking for two things instead of looking for just one thing. I think I'd keep the first hand if I was only looking for either early interaction or just lands. But looking for both means like if I don't hit a land off search or if I miss a land, like then I'm really screwed up. My hand was full of 5-drops too. Just uncastable spells. Castable spells are always the greatest. I believe their deck runs Brontodon. So I don't know how good these gifts are. Yeah. I can raft the board. Alternatively, I can just cast Regal Caracal. Cast Regal Caracal first, then raft the board? Good morning, Shepard. How's it going? I never knew what to do in these situations. I cast Caracal first. Actually, let me see. They have a Phoenix in hand. Well, that ain't good. Phoenix is definitely bad for me. I think I'm gonna Wrath. Where's Phoenix? Alright, I need to draw a binding. It's a comma. It's a comma. It's not time. It's not time, mama. It's not time. She's like, I can beat Phoenix. Which she can. But it's not time for that, Takama. Not time. We're 4 lands off of that. Alright, this game's over. I'm not gonna be able to beat both of these threats. I only need to draw a double binding. Somehow I don't think I'm gonna draw the double binding. Gifts gets me closer to Zakama, but like I'll be dead before I cast Zakama. Okay. Hours helpful. Oh, I'm not getting zombies from this. Wreck. Yeah, I don't get zombies from this. That's unfortunate. We go up to 7 lands. Well, 7 mana. 2, 6, 7. Yeah, we're still gonna end up dead. Okay. Alright. Uptick Chandra. Glorybringer. Oh, just another freaking Phoenix. Sure. We're very dead. Rip the 5-0 dream. That's okay. The 401 dream is still alive. I am dead on board. 4 plus 4 plus 2. Yep. Only had 8 mana, so I can't cast a combo. All's well. All's well. We tried. That was fun. Okay. Alright. So 2 more rounds of this. I'm debating if I want to play more Magic or not. After this. I'm leaning towards not. I'm leaning towards not. We'll see. I'll see how I'm feeling after the next match. There's so many other games I want to play. Mostly Hammerwatch. Okay. Well, try this hand. Oh, and we're on the draw. Okay. Okay. Things might not go well. Next turn I get to cast Search, but then we are literally doing nothing? Black-white mid-range. Don't think it's tokens, because they would have played something already. Oh, black-white mid-range vampires? They didn't have a 1-drop or 2-drop vampire? That seems weird. I thought my hand was garbage. Just kidding. Their hand is actually garbage. We will not put that in our graveyard. Feels good when your opponent's hand is worse than yours. Sure, I'll get another plant. Show the deck? Sure. Here you go. This is the deck. You can also get it in paper or hard copy form there. Alright, so their vampires are going to be huge, but they still have 0 vampires in play. I could binding one of these Radiant Destinies, but that seems kind of pointless at this point. Unless they have another Radiant Destiny. But if they have nothing but Radiant Destiny. No. I think it's okay to draw that for now. As usual, I get Arch with my first thing. Card advantage is pretty sweet. They played Sky Marcher and then conceded the game. I think they're on the assumption that I am playing Approach of the Second Sons. And oh boy, are they wrong. So that's another little gotcha element of this deck. Everybody runs, the black decks run Lost Legacy, and I guess if you can see it like that, from what you saw game 1, it seems like I'm playing Approach of the Second Sons. So when you cast Lost Legacy, you're going to name Approach of the Second Son, and then you're going to feel bad because I have 0 approaches in my 75. I don't want to sideboard versus its deck. Authority Councils doesn't do anything, so we can take that out. I can Intervention, but like their deck is just a bunch of bodies, so like Fumigate's really good versus them. Bring in some Regal Caracols. I can bring in Cast Outs. Maybe I can intervene on their intervention, like intervene on their enchantment based removal. Like they do have Cast Outs or Bindings. Like those cards do exist in their deck. Maybe. Splendor isn't that great because their creatures don't lose their vampire creature type, so Radiant Destiny still pumps their creatures. Like it just makes their base power 1/1s, but they're still pumped because they don't lose their vampire subtype. So that's annoying. That's annoying. That's annoying. yeah, I don't know why he gave up so easily either. He didn't see my win condition. They just made the assumption I'm running Second Sons. I mean, that's an okay assumption. It's just wrong. It's just a wrong assumption in this case. Planeswalkers are slightly worse because I can't protect them. I don't really know what I want to do here. I can bring in Kamina, draw some cards. I can bring in Regal Caracol. I mean, my deck is already set up to beat their deck. I guess this is fine. We're already set to beat creature in mid-range decks. Like you're playing ramp. Like those are supposed to be your good matchups because you go over the top of those decks. Okay, we'll keep this hand. Not sure what land I want to lead with. Guess Grove. Lets me cast Baffling End on turn 2 if I need to. Not casting Baffling End on a Dust Legion. Alright, Desert plays Sanctum next turn. We're gonna put a... maybe I fetch a basic first. Fetch a basic, then put Gift of Paradise on something. We have a Settle. I don't hate fetching basic either because it makes my lands come to play on tap later in the game too. So yeah, let's fetch a basic first. We're gonna fetch a basic plains. Forsake the world. Makes me feel even better about not casting Gift of Paradise first. So Forsake can stop one of our win conditions, Sandworm Convergence, but it can't stop the other one. They almost have Blessing here. I think I'm fine with them getting Blessing. I get to ramp. I need 2 deserts. Let's get Grounds Rivulet. Happens. I guess I take my Sandworm Convergence here. Not much I could have done to stop that from happening. They don't have any good attacks anymore. Okay. So I can Baffling in to stop them from getting Blessing? Is that even good? No, I don't think it's good. I think it's better for me to draw 2 cards with Spring Mind. So yeah, I don't think I care about Blessing. Should untap one of your mana. Is this supposed to be naming Vamp? I'm guessing this is the draw one. Sure. Sure. I think we need a comma. Because I don't think Sandworm Convergence is going to do it here. Alright. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The comma it is. It's a Fumigate. I think we just cast a comma. The reason we don't cast Fumigate is because we've already seen Doomfall, and I don't want them to take Zakama out of my hand, right? Though I could just cast Fumigate. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with me casting Fumigate, but I think Zakama just wins this game. I don't think they have a way to remove this outside of something like Cast Out. And if they have Cast Out, I can just blow up their Cast Out eventually and get Zakama back. I think it's Zakama. Wow, do I not have double white? I don't have double white. Oh, that's awkward as hell. I guess I have to cast Fumigate. Wow, that's awkward. Okay. I guess. Oh, I guess I don't need double white. This is fine. I'll just play Groves and pass. I have 3 activations for Zakama. It's gonna be kill something, gain some life, I guess. Yeah. I thought this cost double white, but it's actually just Naya colors, so I had enough to cast it. I just read the mana, converted mana cost wrong. Yeah, don't need double white. And to no one's surprise, they had no answer for Zakama. Who does? Who does? I guess the black decks do. Vraska's Contempt is pretty damn good versus Zakama. I guess black-based decks in general are just very good versus Zakama. This hand is doing nothing, but we're a ramp deck, so we're gonna keep it. The mold to 6 and scry to the top. Three one. Our opponent. Oh yeah, the land could have been untapped, right? Because the comma untaps all lands. You're right. You should play the land first. You're right. Though I guess there's no difference between 9 and 10 mana, since all of her activated abilities are in multiples of 3. Heat Martell, thanks for following. Welcome to the Ghostly Crew. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play Hammer Watch after this. Maybe I'll play some more Magic later today. There was another green-white tokens deck that I wanted to play. Similar to the list I 5-0'd with last week, Monday. I don't remember when I streamed last. It's been a while. All right. I guess we'll just play Search. We'll just play Search. Plus, I guess the opening stuff is about to start too. It hasn't already started. Okay, need to find a Fumigate. Need to find a Fumigate or settle or something as soon as possible. Brings back memories. Not guilt memories either. I don't think we want another binding. There's a Fumigate. Okay. 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 We're gonna go get a white source. Get a plains. Get a plains. Okay. Yep, we're good. Hopefully they don't play Scarab God here. That'll be awkward. I guess it's fine. We have binding, but then we'll take another 6. Rough. Yes, cast more things. Yes, cast more things. Please. I guess no. Like, next turn, we're gonna cast Spraying the Mine, because we only have a tap land in hand, so it's not like we can slam Johnny unless we draw an untapped land next turn. So if we don't draw an untapped land, at least we have something to do with our mana. Go fetch a second island. Okay, well, we're back to being screwed. This card's very good with the best removal spells being in black. Veracruz and him targeting creature. Same with Fatal Push. This card's really good. Hydra's really good. That is an overwhelming Splinter. I can eventually get up to casting that. I think we put this in our graveyard though. Maybe that was wrong. Maybe I should have put it in my hand. Oh, we only have one island? Lord. Yeah, maybe I should have put that in my hand. That might have just cost me the game. So yeah, I should have put Overwhelming Splendor in my hand. Now I need to find... I guess another Fumigate. Or Settle the Wreckage. Only have 5 cards in my graveyard too. So this is not flipping anytime soon. I guess if we reveal land, we're putting it into the graveyard. What the hell? Do they have a response to this? There's no way you're running Naturalized main deck. I don't believe you. At most, they have a card that cycles. There's no way in hell they're running Enchantment base. My married man? No, not yet. April 20th. So less than a month. Less than a month away. Less than a month. We finally got the rest of the decorations and stuff in the mail too. So like, boy, it's close. They can have Blossoming Defense. Yeah, I think we put this in the graveyard. Thank you. Thank you for the luck. I mean, we've already been together for 8 years at this point, so it's like we're married already. We're just making it official. We're dead to a Blossoming Defense. Well, I guess not dead. 3 plus... What is this? 7? 10? We go to 2? Oh no, we're dead. What the hell am I talking about? Oasis on the battlefield. Yeah, we're dead. Actually dead to a Blossoming Defense. Okay, they don't have Blossoming Defenses. Hooray! Should have took the Overwhelming Splendor. I'm an idiot. I put it in the graveyard. I'm dumb. I mean, I guess we would have still had to deal with Hydra, but we could have used a Johnny to do so, because a Johnny could have killed it, because Hydra would not have its hexproof ability. It would have a lot of counters on it, but it wouldn't have its hexproof ability, which is the really devastating part of it. I get to flip search. So search can probably find me a way out of this. I just need to hit settle or fumigate off of my search when it flips. Opponent smartly not pumping because I'm not dead. Alright. See what happens. I almost want to take the hour promise here because I'm not dead. Settle's probably correct though. Settle's so much worse when your opponent knows you have freaking settle though. But it's probably correct to take the settle. I'm gonna end up cycling farmland. I mean, if I'm my opponent, I just attack with servant. Because next turn, servant Oasis is lethal. Law. I need 2 deserts, right? Just pass. Now we have settle plus activation of Oasis. This game would have been so much easier if I didn't not put this in the graveyard because I'm special. Because I'm special. Sure. Just draw some cards. Damn it, I want that fumigate. I want that Fumigate so bad. Finally going to just get rid of the Hydra here. Alright, and that should be game. Now I just need to find a Sandworm Convergence. Oh, we drew a Fumigate too. Alright, let's plus. That should be game though. Or yeah. So they're not winning from this position. Like, I have an active Ajani. They have nothing, and they know I have another settle in hand. So my opponent is, what is it, Bug Energy. We didn't see Scarab God, but Scarab God is whatever versus us anyway. We have a lot of ways to deal with Scarab God. The scariest card out of their deck, bar none, is Bristling Hydra. That card is a pain in the ass. So Splendor seems really good versus them. So let's not be dumb and let's not put it in the graveyard ever again, because that was stupid of me. They are playing green, so Brontodon, Naturalize, Appetite for it, and a natural. Like, they can have all of these enchantment destruction spells, so it's important to realize that too. That being said, I don't know what I want here. I could bring in some cast outs. I can bring in Gideon's intervention and like name something like Bristling Hydra or Scarab God. But that only works until it's destroyed. Alternatively, I could bring in Kamina's Awakening, because these are pretty grindy matchups, and I guess me drawing an extra card, just a one-sided Highling Mine, isn't terrible. But Authority of the Councils is terrible. They don't have anything with haste. I don't think there's a green creature with haste anymore. No, I can't think of one. Haste has switched to red. Green is trample these days. Trample and Duff Touch. So, yeah. There's no black creatures with haste. I guess there are, but like they're not playing those. And there's sure as hell no blue creatures with haste. So, I think it's Intervention or Kamina's. I don't think Nizzle is good either. Control. So like the control matchups or anything that has like lots of Vraska's Contempt. I assume my opponent has a lot of Vraska's Contempt, but they saw 0 creatures out of us. Like, they didn't see Zakama. They don't know we're playing Zakama. Could bring in Regal Caracol. It's a nice speed bump. I don't hate Regal Caracol. Might be better than Kamina. Like, I can at least block. I can get 3 blocks out of this, right? I'm gonna bring in Caracols. I don't think bringing in Nessa does anything. I think Regal Caracol might be better than Awakening. I guess if they do have enchantment-based removal anyway, it's gonna be pretty heavily taxed. This is a hand I really don't like, but I guess we have a removal spell for turn 2 to stop a Servant, to stop an early Hydra, but like this hand needs ramp and or lands. Time Stream Navigator? Oh boy. I remember that olive deck. Good lord. That deck was a work of art. It was an absolute work of art. Oh, well. They also get this card, which is really good versus my deck. Even more reason to bring in Regal Caracols, because they can't be duressed. Yeah, this hand's bad. This hand's even worse because they duressed me. One, because they, took my only early interaction, but two, because they know I have absolutely nothing in hand. So they're just free to do whatever. It's a snake. There's a regal Caracol. Most regal of the Caracols. Good old snakes. Well, we're probably dead. That's the summation of this. We're probably just dead now. Yeah, exactly. I can start milling them. That's the backdoor win condition. You thought it was Sandworm Convergence? Nah. It's actually just... Oh, there's Glint Sleeve too. Oh, bleh. That is a 6-5. Wow, I'm dead. That's 8. Yeah, I'm actually dead here, right? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna cycle Desert of the Mindful. I'm going to 10. I hate this card. I hate this card so much. It's so good. So much hate for that card. Another Caracol. All the Caracols are here. So I can Baffling in, but then they put 2 counters here, and then I lose. Then they flip this, then they attack with it. Good lord. Dead as hell. Just very dead. Alright. That game went great. That game was absolutely fantastic. Okay. I don't think there's anything we want to change, to be honest. I mean, maybe I bring in a 3rd Caracol, but like, I'm gonna just be dead to Climb. Climb is really good. Climb is very good. I guess Climb does nothing if we have Sandworm Convergence, but if we have Sandworm Convergence, the game's already over. So that's how that card works. What are we right now? 3-1? So we're going for either the 4-1 or the 3-2 average finish. Great. Great. I guess that's good. That means I'm getting at least my 80 play points back, and I'm getting at least 1 treasure chest. So I'm already ahead. That's always good. Take this time to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this Bant Ramp Enchantment deck. If you like what you see, make sure to follow the stream. I usually stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Usually, but I've been really busy with wedding planning stuff, so. And then I stream on the weekends sometimes when I'm feeling it. This is probably my last match of Magic for today. I'm gonna switch over to Heroes of Hammerwatch after this. I feel like killing some stuff or getting killed by the boss again and again and a freaking again. And if anybody has Hero of Hammerwatch and want to play online, that'll be great. Because I haven't played with anybody yet. What the heck? Yeah, we'll keep this hand. We need a land. This hand needs a land. I guess 2 lands? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we need 2 lands. We'll keep this hand. Bottom Spring. Lead on Sun Petal Grove. Hopefully they don't have Duress to just rip me apart again. We'll see. This deck needs more land war elves. Alright, no Duress. Yet. Play another Sun Petal. So we'll be up to 4 mana next turn. The question is, if they pay, I was gonna say if they play Snake, do we baffle? Be the $1 million question there. But they didn't, so we don't have to. We already have our basic islands. Get some more white sources, I guess. We got a forest, but I don't think we need more green sources. Baffle, desert. Next turn we got hour. Sure. Not like I was stopping that card anyway. That's fine. Traded our baffling in for a blossoming offense. Next turn we can either hour, promise, or fumigate. I'm probably casting hour, but maybe fumigate. They're gonna draw another card off of Glint Sleeve if I don't cast fumigate. But unless they cast Hydra, I don't want to cast fumigate. Yeah, if they didn't cast Hydra that turn, I wasn't going to cast Fumigate. I was just cast Hour Promise instead. Another reason to cast Fumigate over Hour is because we're duress proof for Hour, because we have 2. Lord. Help us. Save us. we are dead now. That's a subtle. That's a subtle. That's a subtle. Yes. That's something. I'll take 1 billion damage next turn. I need 2 deserts. Guess we'll... Do I have Scavenger Grounds? Where is my Scavenger Grounds? I'm blind. There it is. Rivulet Scavenger Grounds. You know what? You know what zombies don't block well? A Trampler. What if they just cast in their Gear Hulk? Pretty dead. Pretty dead if that happens. Question here is, do I block to preserve damage or not? I think the answer is no. We have enough mana next turn to go Spring Settle. Huh. They have duress, I guess we're also dead. I need to draw Fumigate. Take the 9. Yeah, any discard spell and I lose. Ooh. Oh, they don't have it. I guess they could also have negate. Alright, seems like we stabilized. I'm gonna go fetch an Arch. Ah. Remember when I said stabilized? Johnny. A Johnny Exile? It can also just a Johnny uptick. I don't know. I don't know why they didn't just flip their climb. I could not tell you. I don't know why my opponents do things. Can't tell you. No clue. uh I feel like a Johnny minus is definitely the safest line. It feels like the safest line. Because they could have like another way to put a counter here. Like if they have another Rishkar. Like then I'm in trouble. Because then this flips. Then my only out is Sandworm Convergence. I don't have enough mana to do both, right? No. You know what? They can have Blossoming Defense, but I guess I lose my Johnny that way. Yeah. They have Blossoming Defense, I lose everything, but okay. So they don't have Blossoming Defense. I would have got blown out by Blossoming Defense there. Because they would have Blossoming Defense, then they could have killed one of my guys and then the Johnny dies. Alright, so Brontodon killed Bafflingen. I guess Sandworm Convergence is not good anymore. Now I need to hit something like a Zakama. I guess I can't, even if I hit a Zakama, I can't do anything with her. Oh. Oh, that just works, right? They have to do it in response? That just happens and they can't do anything about it? Okay. All right. And now that stops climb. So now their climb also is going to do nothing. Because Sandworm Convergence stops flyers. Yeah, I think that's game. I don't think they have a way out of this. If they're only in like enchantment based removal is Brontodons and not like Naturalize or Appetite, they're just dead. Like they just can't win the game because I have them under the lock. I guess they can make one of their creatures infinitely large, but it's still not gonna have trample. So. Guess is this game 3? Oh. Oh, this is game 3. Woohoo! Aw. Johnny, my card advantage engine. Oh, 2 Sandworm Convergence. You know what's better? Do you know what's better than 1 Sandworm Convergence? 2 Sandworm Convergences. That's what's better. And so it begins. Not sure how they win this game. This is a big X spell. It's Walking Ballista. Do they not know that Walking Ballista also has 0 abilities? Sure, I don't care. It also has 0 abilities. Sure. Nice 5/5. This card's great. Then the next turn I just have another Sandworm Convergence. That should be game. Cool, you flipped it. You did it, opponent. You did it. Yeah, should never put this in my graveyard. I only have one of them too, but it's like ridiculously good versus this deck. So every turn I'm making 2 5/5s and my opponent's doing nothing. I wonder if they're gonna activate Climb. Oh, they didn't even try to activate Climb. I don't think not flipping it does anything either. Like their creatures won't be able to get through tokens. Like they can't attack. Ever. Yay. We did it. 4-1. Woohoo! So followed up a 5-0 with the 4-1. Easy. Anyway, this is the deck. I think 1 Overwhelming Splendor is probably correct. The deck originally had like 2. Yeah. This feels good. This feels good. I don't know about the sideboard. The sideboard is kind of up in the air. Like we never brought in these things, but we never faced against control once, so. But this deck was pretty sweet. Anyway, if you guys were here for yeah, they can attack, but like how are they getting their creatures through 5/5 worms? Yeah. Yeah, they that's true. They could still attack, but they're just like never getting through our worms. Anyway, guys, that ends the Magic portion of the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, for the rest of the stream time, I'm gonna play Heroes of Hammerwatch. So if you were here for Magic, thanks for watching, and for everybody else that wants to say watch me kill some zombies or die, which most likely I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just die as usual. So I'm very bad at the game.